having a great week. We're getting really close to Christmas. Just a few days away now. I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. It has become time for us to replace one of our very important camping items. And you can see it's in front of me. It's pretty good size. But it is something that we have to have on our camping journeys. It's something we use on our camping adventures, basically for a little more comfort and ease of use, and it is our Porta Potty. Now, if you've seen some of our past videos, you've seen that we use the Wiith shower privacy tent. It just pops up real easy, and then we set our Porta Potty inside that, and that's where we take care of business instead of going out into the woods and digging a hole and all that. We just carry a Porta Potty with us, and this came in really handy. Our old Porta Potty, I can't remember when I got it. I do know, man, it's been years and years of use out of that Porta Potty on camping trips and such. But the sun, or maybe just years, the outside of the plastic slowly deteriorated. It started looking pretty bad. And the plunger, the little cap that holds the plunger in, it broke on us. And we continued using it for a while because we always carry water with us, so we just use water to flush it. And we always keep a spray bottle to keep the bowl clean when we're using the Porta Potty. But I guess I ought to just go on and show you what we replaced it with. As you can see, it comes with a carry case, or I should say a carry bag. And it came with the manual. We'll talk a little more about that later. But first, let's get it out of this bag. It just zips around the complete top. I did order this off of Amazon, and I did try to get the same style as what we had, except for a few changes that we wanted. So let me just lift it out of this bag. This is the one we chose, and it's by Vingli. It's a CHHPT portable toilet series. I've already looked at it. The one we got this time is taller because I'm getting older and it's easier to get up if you're not having to squat down so low, if you know what I mean. It's also 2 inches wider this way. I think it was 1.5 inches wider this way, and it was 2 inches wider this way. So there's more butt room. You got your double lid. It has your instructions on how to use it. Of course, there's the other lid. The one you guys have to be sure to put up for them lady folks. It has a T flush on it, where the water will come out 2 different sides of this pump. This one is the handle pump, or plunger type. I don't have any water in there, so I just got this. But up and down, and when you push it, it flushes. This is where you fill this top tank with water to use for flush. When you empty, of course, you close your lid before you pull your handle, and then you just pull your handle. It opens the valve inside the bowl. Always close your lid before you pull that valve open. On the side, you have these 2 catches, little handles that you undo. There's one on that side. let's see, one on this side, and then this should just lift off. You can see this fits down in this seal. There's a rubber seal on top of this. And all this is your fresh water that you use to flush with. Double lid. Now this is where the mess goes. And I'll get some closer up shots of this for y'all. But it does have a gauge to tell you when it's full. This orange button is a pressure release valve. This is your spout when you want to empty it with a cap. And when you empty this, before I even take that lid off, I always push this button to relieve any pressure that's in there. And then when you're emptying it, I also hold that button down while it's being emptied. But it's pretty much self-explanatory. A little closer look at that valve. Just put the lid back on there. There are some of these that don't come with the spout. I recommend you get one with the spout. Makes it easier emptying it. Pretty stout plastic. Definitely holds you up. And after you empty it, you just set this back on it and latch your handles. Carry handles on both sides here. And then you have underneath there is a carry handle. And you don't want to leave these out in a lot of sunlight because the sunlight will deteriorate this plastic. It did on the old one. The old one I had did not come with its bag. So this is, I think, going to protect it a little better. Now, it is going to take up more room than our old one, but not enough that it's going to bother me any. You know, we're already carrying a Porta Potty with us anyway. So pretty much that's it. We do use the chemical in the tank when we use these to keep the smells down. And I don't ever let it get full. I'm always emptying it a lot sooner than that. And this is bigger than one we had, so we never had an issue. We stayed out all weekend, and we never had an issue with the one we had getting full. So we won't have any issues with this. I will fill this up with a little bit of water and show y'all how it flushes, and that'll be next. Okay, so I've already put a little bit of water in this tank, and you pull up. I pulled up one time and it worked just fine. Good pressure. Now, there are instructions with this. We always leave a little bit of water in the bowl before it's used, and of course you just pull this valve and it's gonna go right down in. Like I said, always shut the lid before you open this valve up. Keep you from getting splashed. But yeah, it works just fine. About 3 pumps gives a pretty good bowl of water in there. And then we flush. So it's pretty self-explanatory. I said this is the brand that we got. Come packaged in a box like that. The bag was folded and it was in the bowl. sealed in plastic, and of course there was plastic over this unit, and you can see the gauge tells you when it's full there: green empty, red full. Again, your latch to undo it. Now our old one didn't have latches like that, but that should be fine. There's your empty spout and your fill lid. The lid, they're kind of, in my opinion, a little bit kind of flimsy, the way they're hooked on there. Hopefully, as long as you're careful with it, they won't break off. I know our old one never did, but it seemed to be a little bit stouter than that, or it didn't have as much play anyway. But it should work fine. Now, I did get this off Amazon. I'll put a link in the description of the video. But if this is something that we consider a necessity when we're camping, it just makes life a lot easier. If I can turn this. I thought this was kind of funny, but you can see you can add a sprayer to it. But we keep a spray bottle of cleaner sitting beside the toilet in our privacy tent, and after you use it, we just squirt some of that in there, and it helps keep it clean, keeps it from stinking. Hopefully we'll get a lot of use out of this. So I just thought I would share the Porta Potty that we picked out, and we'll use this, and as we go on our camping adventures. Let me see, I think I just set this bag over here. Not sure how easy this is going to be. It's for travel. I still have water in here. There we go. So it's in there. And there's the lid. And it just has double zipper on it. There we go. Zip it up with. I don't have to quite set in there. I said my old one didn't have a bag. But this should keep it clean, especially if you're going down a bunch of dirt roads, muddy roads. You might have some issues with the zipper. I don't have it set in there far enough back, I don't think. Got a handle on each side. I had this up there a minute ago. Just move them all around here. But there it is. It's ready to put in your vehicle, go to the house. So, even when we buy our camper that we're planning on doing in the future, we will still use this instead of the indoor restroom that the camper will have. The one that we're looking at has hot and cold outdoor shower, and we can set our privacy tent up in that area beside the camper, and be able to take showers outside, and also put this in there and use the restroom outside. As long as we have this, me personally, I'd rather just go outside and use that privacy room instead of an indoor facility in the trailer, except maybe at night if you don't want to, get up and go outside. To me, it's just as convenient to use the outdoor facility set up with something like this as it is to move around in a bathroom that's inside a camper, and you keep the smells outside, keep the moisture outside. And I'm not saying I wouldn't use the indoor restroom, because I will, but most of the time I would use the outdoor setup. And especially since the camper's got hot water outside too, for taking showers and stuff, it's just easier to clean that up than worry about your restroom. But anyway, if you're going camping, and especially if you have kids, this is something that I highly recommend. We've always used one, unless we're hiking in somewhere, and we'll take our foldable shovel and do business the way you have to do it. But when we're close to camp, close to our base camp, and we're set up and we're gonna stay there, we make sure we take all this and set it up, and it's just convenient. And if this porta potty lasts as long as that other porta potty we had, we won't have to buy another one. This will, and this one was I'm pretty sure it's on $100. There was some that was a whole lot more. Now the one we had, which I bought years ago, I think back then I paid $50 for it. And like I said, it was shorter and it was skinnier. It was just a lot smaller than this one, and I actually like this size on this one way better, even though it takes up more space to haul it. I like the room on this one a lot better than I did the smaller one. So, if space is a problem, then you can get one smaller. But if you've got the space, I recommend go ahead and getting the bigger one, because it's just more comfortable. And you don't feel like you're going to fall off of it. It's not going to tip as easy. It's just a lot easier to use. So that's it for this video. I just want to kind of touch base with you on our porta potty, and it's not something I really want to talk a whole lot about, but it's something that we use on our outdoor adventures when we're camping and stuff, and it's just really convenient, and trust me, the ladies and the kiddos prefer having something like this to use than having to go squat over a dug hole somewhere. So y'all have a great Christmas. Hey, this might make a good Christmas gift too. Talk to y'all later.